Hey, today I'm gonna show you the ETO-Strat for DSR Phase 5, Death of the Heavens. I got this strat from a friend who came up with it together with his static. So yeah, let's jump right into it. During the cast of Death of the Heavens, position yourself in 2 lines of 4. The exact players don't really matter. You can split DPS and support or just form light parties. As soon as the warrior spawns, reorientate yourself into 2 different possible directions. If the warrior spawns A or 1, we call it A relative. If the warrior spawns C or 3, we call it C relative. Each light party only focuses on their half of the arena. That means that the left group will always go either to their half towards 3 or A, and the right group will always go to the half towards C or 1. No matter where the warrior spawns, we keep the lines the way they are to avoid unnecessary shuffling, so it's easier to see who gets the dooms. Now everyone focuses on where the dooms spawn. Keep in mind that every player only has to pay attention to their own light party. The following patterns can occur: a 1-3 split, a 2-2 split, and very rarely a 4-0 split. In the last case, we assign the 2 most southern players in each line to swap with each other, creating again a 1-3 pattern. I'll be focusing on explaining the other 2 patterns. Firstly, the 1-3 pattern. For this pattern we want to end up with positions that look like this, or the same just mirrored. You can see that we have either 3 dooms left and a solo doom right, or the other way around. Let's get back to the initial lineup. There will be 1 player on each side that doesn't fit the others. If they have doom, they take the middle inner spot. If they don't have doom, they take the middle outer spot instead. The other 3 players just spread on the remaining 3 spots while taking the position they are closest to. In case it's C relative, just rotate accordingly. Let's take a look at an example.
Rotate yourself.
Here we line up relative to A. Ideally think about lining up already during the cast of Death of the Heavens. We see the warrior spawns on C, so we will be rotating because it's C relative. We recognize the 1-3 pattern. In this clip I'm the one out and I got doom, so I'll go in the middle position towards my A side. Find the warrior and prepare for earthquakes. Next we'll take a look at the 2-2 pattern. The middle positions will stay the same, but the other 2 doom positions will be both north and the 2 non-doom positions south. So we end up with something that looks like this. During the initial lineup, check which doom is more north and which non-doom is more south. The other 2 just go to the middle. Let's take a look at an example here as well.
End up. Yeah, come on.
We line up and it's A relative. We see it's the 2-2 pattern. I'm the most southern doom, so I'll take the inner middle position. Find the warrior and prepare for earthquakes. Afterwards, the movement for the earthquakes is way easier than it looks. There are only 2 different positions you can find yourself in. 6 out of 8 players can just look at the warrior and press forward as soon as the thunder goes off. If you have a middle outer position, you need to step towards the opposite side first to avoid the twister right in front of you, and then walk towards the warrior as soon as you see the ring in front of you go off. I'll show a few POVs. Firstly, the close position. Secondly, the far position. And lastly, the middle outer position.
Oh, right.
As soon as you dodge the earthquakes, get into the middle and look around for 2 things. Where are the cleanse puddles and where are the eyes to look away from? The 2 doom players who went to the sides earlier will stay there, a bit further out to bait the red circles on them. The other 2 doom players will get purple square and green triangle. They will take the intercardinals that got a cleanse puddle. Purple to purple and green to yellow, since there's no green marker. 2 non-doom players will also get purple square and green triangle. They will take the intercardinals that have no cleanse puddle. Lastly, the two non-Doom players with the blue crosses will have to pay attention and adjust to each other. Finally, stay far enough in to ensure the tellers break, and look straight out towards your marker unless there's an eye, then adjust accordingly. After the knockback, don't forget to pick up the mini cleanse puddle to get rid of your Doom buff. Kill the meteors and have fun. The main benefits of the strat are that you only have to pay attention to your own light party, and you naturally move to a close position, leaving you with much time to adjust even when someone is a bit off at first. I believe this strat is really good and it helped us learn that bit of the fight really quickly. If you use it or not is up to you. I just wanted to share that strat since I personally really liked it. Thanks for watching and take care.